Welcome to my watercolor painting process. I start off my painting with a layer of clear water and then I go in with my first layer of paint. I'm painting her skin yellow and using maroon as the blush. What I've been enjoying doing these days is placing down the first layer of paint. Here it's the yellow, and while it's still soaking wet, I dab blobs of the second color. Here it's the maroon, and I watch as the second color blooms into the first. I just personally find it really cool to watch, just letting go a little of that control and watching as the paint does its thing. It's quite a cool thing that you can do with watercolor paints. But of course, since I've only got the areas of the paper that I want these colors to spread to, it's fine, and it's not like all control is lost and everything's all over the place. So it's a pre-planned letting go of control. So since these are watercolors, I only wet the areas where I want the paint to go to. So once the paint hits the paper, it just naturally flows into where the water is. Next, since the paint is still all very wet, I go in with my brush and with some of the yellow and push back some of the maroon, and well, I keep working back and forth between the yellow and the maroon until I get the colors to be where I want them to be. After the face and neck, I move on to the arms, and the blooms of the maroon paint are so much smaller this time since I use a smaller brush and less paint, so it's a lot more controlled, and I just blend out the edges of the maroon into the yellow. And then once I'm done with the arms, I go back to the face and use the maroon to intensify the colors on her nose and cheek. So that's the process I've been using as of late. By the way, this painting here is inspired by the MBTI personality type ESTP, also known as the entrepreneur. And people with this personality type are known to be smart, energetic, and very perceptive people who truly enjoy living on the edge. And so to represent that living on the edgeness, I drew this character in the middle of rock climbing. I just felt like climbing fit this personality type well, according to the description, so I had to draw her rock climbing. I thought it would be pretty cool, and I felt like it would push me to draw a pose from a different angle, which would make this drawing both challenging and fun. And so here it is. Here is the first part of my painting process.